is a rumor that the Pirate Parrot has been traded to a bar in Aruba to be their official mascot. Have you heard anything about this?
I have, Tank, and you know, this is the thing that happens. I mean,
It does.
you know, he was about to become a free agent, and rather than just let him go and get nothing in return,
Yep.
why not trade him and get a couple of minor league mascots in
I
return?
heard 2 dolphins and a duck.
That is correct, and it's not just any. That's that big duck that goes along the river, whatever you
Yeah,
call it.
the big yellow duck.
Yeah. It's a well known. So I think people are excited about it.
We're going to give you some insight. The Pirate Parrot began to mulch a lot, and it was, you know, the clubhouse was getting a little
It
bit.
didn't look good.
Didn't look
So
good.
it
at
was
all.
the right move, I think, for everybody, and I think the parrot's happy too,
Yeah.
and his family.
He's in Aruba, of course. The Pirate Parrot's
of
going to
course.
be
It's
happy.
crazy. Yeah, so he's thrilled, and he'll fly back anytime. There's talk that maybe in a couple of years, if you know, he wants to come back to Pittsburgh, we could bring him back at the right price, though.
At the right price. Hey, if you want to talk about a positive spin on some things that folks have not been positive about, Greg, when you look at the Pittsburgh Pirates through 2011 and 16, they actually were spending money to get better.
Well, yeah, Tank, I mean, every year they spent about $10 million a year over that 5-year stretch, and it kind of went unnoticed. But they did, and the largest payroll to date was in that 2016 season. Unfortunately, they didn't play as well as they had hoped. Things didn't work out, which, you know, there's no guarantee whether you spend Dodger Yankee money or whether you spend lower tier money, as the Pirates have done and other playoff teams have done, medium to smaller market teams. So there are no guarantees. Didn't work out, but it's not for lack of it is just a tired old story that for whatever reason there's just this idea, and it's been going around, to be honest with you, it's been going around baseball for a long time. About close to 100 years ago, the Boston Red Sox owner
What was that guy's name he traded?
for like theater tickets or whatever, he traded Babe Ruth to the New York Yankees because he owned a theater company and he needed money, and obviously he was vilified forever as being a cheap guy, and that stuck until the Red Sox won the World Series a few years ago. So it's just, I just think it's maybe human nature that we have to find somebody to be the antagonist, and you have to pick on someone. And unfortunately in this case the Pirates, Bob Nutting unfairly has gotten, I think, a really bad rap, but they're going to win again, and they are way better off now than they were before Bob Nutting took over. That's all I know.
If you remember the 20-year drought, it hurt.
Exactly.
It hurt, baby.
Exactly.
So listen to the facts, okay? They spent money to get better. And another thing, too, you're going to miss Kutch. You know why? Because they loved him. We all loved him. He was a great player, and that's why there's been a lot of guys come and go, Greg,
Well, you know what,
that we
Ted,
don't care about.
That's a great call, and you saying that reminded me of the last time we had an owner who wanted to make good with PR and give fans hope that we're spending money. And it was when the Pirates were going into PNC Park, and they had a catcher named Jason Kendall.
Yep.
And the owner, God bless him, Kevin McClatchy, saved baseball in Pittsburgh. I mean, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I thought it was Batman.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah,
The Batman.
with an assist from Batman. But Kevin McClatchy did that. But he was such a fan, a baseball fan, that he insisted to our general manager, "You will sign Jason Kendall." And they signed him to like a $60 million contract, the biggest ever. And it was basically for a singles hitting catcher, just to pacify a fan base. That set this organization back several years because they were handcuffed because they couldn't spend anywhere else to make the team a winner. And that's when Bob Nutting stepped in and said, "Okay, wait a minute, we are going to run this the right way," and that's what he's done.
Here's the proposition I want you to ask yourself as a Pirate fan. Do you think that they just stumbled backwards into the 2013, 2016 playoffs, or maybe the guys know how to move the chess pieces, Greg?
Maybe there's
so
actually a
trust,
plan.
maybe there's a plan.
And you know what else, Tank? I know these guys personally. I know if people think, I hear people say that they don't care about winning. I would love every person who says that to sit in the box with team president Frank Coonley when the team is losing a ball game, a spring training ball game, and you don't want to be around this guy. He is, I mean, all he wants to do is win. He's got that competitive fire. Bob Nutting wouldn't be the success he is in other businesses if he weren't competitive. Of course he wants to win. In fact, if the team wins, he actually will make money. So it is just a silly idea. I'm sorry, it's hashtag fake news
No.
that he all he cares about is making money. No, he wants to bring a championship to Pittsburgh, and until the Pirates win, I guess what we say, it will fall on deaf ears, but I promise you, he cares about winning.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. We're off to Aruba to go. We got to check on the pirate.
Yeah, yes. Speaking of fake news, hashtag fake news, we're going to go to Aruba and check on the parent. He's been traded.
He's out of town.
He's gone.